We've had this Rolls Royce Cullinan in stock for nearly 3 months now. When this Rolls Royce came in, I was absolutely buzzing to get this listed on sale. 3 months later, I'm starting to question, can we sell this car? I'm going to take you through the sale from start to finish and show you how I saved an absolute fortune preparing this Rolls Royce Cullinan. But what are the differences between a black badge Cullinan and a regular £400,000 Cullinan? Firstly, performance and powertrain. The power's increased from around about 560 brake horsepower to about 590. That gives you a 0 to 60 almost half a second faster. On the exterior and the aesthetics, the black badge obviously has some black detailing on it. So the chrome detail around the grille, the Spirit of Ecstasy, the exhaust tips, things like that, they're all finished in a much darker colour, and it comes with its own bespoke set of wheels. And the cost for all these extras that you get with the black badge, only about 40 grand. If you're looking for other ways to spend your spare £40,000, I've also got a BMW M4 CS which buys the whole car.
So is this what you get with every Cullinan you get?
Yeah.
Where's the key for the Cullinan?
The Cullinan is a nice car.
Really nice car. Best editor on YouTube, this. Not as quite as good as you. And
Why don't we get a boxing ring in here and we could have like a box off of the editors?
I'll do that.
Jordan, what do you reckon the Cullinan would be worth in 6 months?
215, 220.
I tell you what car garage do you go to where you get that honesty? You don't, do you?
So this is the black badge model.
How does the badge come out? What button do I press? Oh,
Unlock.
Is this the one where if you knock it, it goes in?
Yeah, so if you try
So if I
don't know how hard you have to pull it. Simon Wilson.
Whoa!
It's gone.
That's
Clever.
cool, that.
It's good, isn't it? So that's the Spirit of Ecstasy. So the story behind that is the guy that designed Rolls Royce, this was a statue of his mistress. So when he was driving along with his wife in the car, he could have a look at his mistress while he's driving along.
You're winding me up.
No.
You are actually winding me up. That's the true story
Yeah,
behind that. Is
That's
that why
meant to be
she's
his
bent
mistress.
over?
Yeah. So he can see.
Right, let's have a look. How do you turn it on?
On the right hand side of the steering wheel, there's a little. I've got my cup of tea here, so don't drive anywhere. But you don't close your own door in these. So there's a little button there. Starlit headlining.
I don't know if I like the cream as well.
You weren't that keen on the cream and the Vienna either, were you?
No. Well, it's more the jam with the Vienna.
So the interior on these is very traditional. Where if you look at going to like new Bentley Continental, for example, it's a little bit more chintzy, it's a little bit more bling. Whereas Rolls Royce really want to stick to the heritage. Everything's extremely nicely crafted and put together, but it's not kind of.
To just open the vent.
These are like flutes which you'd get off an old instrument.
It's like those kids' sweets, the lollies. It's
Look at
more
that.
of just what it is, isn't it? It's the fact that like it's just the rolls. It's a lot of money, that.
Yeah, a lot of money.
Oh, is there a thing in the back as well?
TVs in the back, sold.
Well, this is a problem. If I could buy it and sit in the back.
You wait till you're driving it and the people, everybody takes notice.
Oh, for sure. But that's what I mean. I suppose that's what you're paying for, isn't it?
After a bit of deliberation with Simon, we decided the Cullinan wasn't actually the right car for him just now. The car was still online, and within 24 hours of Simon sitting in it, we'd taken a deposit off a new customer.
Right. We've sold the Rolls Royce Cullinan. It was quite a tricky sale. It's the third Cullinan we've sold this year. We had the blue one which we collected unseen. I don't know if you've seen that video. This is the only black badge Cullinan we've sold. Why was this sale difficult? It's over 200 grand. There's a small market for the Cullinan, so the phone isn't ringing every day with a handful of people wanting to spend £200,000 on a used car. So when you do get an inquiry, you kind of need to cherish it and look after it as best as you can. We probably had maybe 3 or 4 inquiries on the car. We took a deposit on the car with a different customer to the one that drove away in it yesterday. When we got the car in, we took it into Rolls Royce to prepare it. There was only a little bit of plastic trim around the wing mirror. They ordered the part in. Once it gets to Rolls Royce, they then prime it and paint it at the body shop. It gets sent back to the service centre. They fit that to the car. When the painted part came to be fitted, it turns out it wasn't for a Rolls Royce Cullinan at all. It was for a different model. Anyway, this knocked the handover back a few weeks. The first customer didn't want to take the car without that bit of trim on the wing mirror being fitted correctly at Rolls Royce, which is fair enough, but it dragged out the sale. Unfortunately, the customer ended up cancelling. Why did he cancel? Well, decided he was going to wait 6 months and see what happens with the market before committing to spending over £200,000 on a used car. Some would say he got cold feet. Luckily, within a day or two, we got another phone call. Local person wanted to come down, have a look at the car. They drove it, and a day later the deal was agreed. Subject to the kit plates being rectified. I just want to have a look and see if we can get away with polishing them, which would actually be better for all involved, or if they do need re-lacquering. I can definitely polish it, but whether or not it's going to come up or not, I don't know. I think we need to price up new ones, if I'm being honest. These are not going to be cheap, are they? So the options are polish them, hope they come up good enough, replace them, or potentially give them to the body shop to re-lacquer over the top. The sill plates nearly scuppered the deal. The Rolls Royce had been used as a daily driver with the previous owner. They've got small children, the kids getting in and out, the kick plates were getting a little bit scuffed and they did look a little bit tired. Anyway, one of the requests when the customer said he was happy to leave a deposit and move forward on the car, it was on the basis that we could do something about the kick plates. Gonna pull the Cullinan round to the valet bay, get the machine polisher out and let's see if we can work some magic on it. I think it's a big ask, but we'll try. The other thing I want to ask is maybe speak to Rolls Royce and see if potentially these can be replaced under warranty, because in here that looks like kind of stress fracture, but it kind of looks like it's failed rather than mechanical damage. So I'll send it off to Rolls Royce and see what they say. So I've just had the message through. Oh my God, I thought it said 1,900 quid. Guess how much the kit plates are on this if you want to replace them?
2 grand.
Including VAT, bear in mind. 19,600.
For that? 20 grand?
Yeah.
20 grand?
Made to order, 6-week lead time. Be a bit of discount, but not much. Cost to replace all 4 of the carbon fibre kick plates was going to be nearly £20,000, which was an absolute non-starter. So the other options were going to be take them off, re-lacquer them at a body shop, PPF them, or bring in an expert, myself, to polish them and bring them back to life.
So for the cost of a JQ?
So for the cost of a JQ, you could put new kit plates in here. Let's hope I don't f them up now.
Yeah.
19 grand.
Cheap that. Cheap, cheap, cheap.
What would you rather have? Would you rather have new kick plates for your Cullinan or 20 C-Class Elegances? A fleet of C-Class Elegances.
I'd rather have a new JQ.
We can't say that too much because otherwise we'll be experts for being paid by China.
Yeah, everyone will know that we're getting paid by China then. Most important thing when you're polishing something to not damage it is to make sure it's not getting too hot, basically. So when you're polishing, it's creating heat, and part of that heat is what is giving you the effect of removing the imperfections. But if it gets too hot, that's when you start to damage things. 1 down, 3 to go. Just a note to anyone that does have a black badge Rolls Royce Cullinan with carbon fibre kick plates, it might be worth putting PPF on it. So if you put paint protection film over this little section, it would have been hardly anything, a couple £100, and it would have just meant that it would protect it from all these little bits of damage. You could just peel it off and it'd be perfect underneath. So it's scenarios like this where PPF would be an absolute dream. Could save you 20 grand.
After polishing the kick plates, there was a clear, visible difference. The left-hand side was how it was before, and on the right, you can see a lot of the fine scratches and imperfections have been polished out. We took a little video to send to the customer to make sure he was happy and cracked on with the rest of them.
That's 3 down, 1 to go. And then we're on to the 355. Full day on the tools. This is where someone in the comment goes, that's not a full day on the tools, you've been only at it a few hours. It's a used car, it's going to have some marks on it. The cost of replacing them is just complete non-starter. Coffee. It was hard work, it did drag out a little bit. I was quite relieved when we had this other customer committed on the car. He sent us a big deposit across, there was no messing around, 75 grand straight away. We just had to do a few other additional bits of prep. We put 2 new tyres on the front, polished the carbon fibre sill plates as well. This Rolls is about to be handed over to the customer. Jim's been round it, spent a few hours on it again this morning, so we're just having a final check to make sure everything's A-OK. Got the car in front of the showroom. Customer's going to be down next hour or 2. Jim's obviously got a keen eye for detail, but sometimes a fresh set of eyes is good just to pick up any last minute touches. It's quite satisfying work, to be honest. There's nothing major, it's just sometimes if you have the car in the valet bay, or you can kind of get almost a little bit blind to these little marks. You bring it outside, get some nice bright daylight on it and a fresh set of eyes, and you can just pick up little bits that might have been otherwise not seen. Right, I think we're ready for the customer now, so we've done all we can now. All that's left to do is wait for the customer and hopefully he's happy chappy and he can be on his way in his Rolls Royce. The customer's here just about to drive off in the Rolls Royce Cullinan. Lovely couple. They've part exchanged this 992 Carrera S in black. It's a very nice spec. It's got Bose full leather, panoramic roof. I imagine this will absolutely fly out. It's going to be around about £95,000, I think. But yeah, that wraps up the Cullinan deal. It was with us for a few months. It wasn't the fastest selling car, but I knew we were going to sell it. It was one owner, service pack, under warranty. We had to do a few bits of prep. We've polished the sills, we've had it serviced, it's had a couple of new tyres put on it. They're a local business owner, so I imagine when they come to sell it, they'll be back in touch with us. So I don't think that's the last time we're going to be seeing that Rolls Royce Cullinan. So what was at times a very stressful car to deal with and stressful circumstances actually turned out to be just exactly what we deal with on a daily basis. We've prepped the car to a really nice standard. The customer's bought it, very happy with it, and we've bought in a lovely part exchange to go again. So all's well, it ends well.